Breathing? Well, then we gotta go in.
No.
We got 3 minutes.
No.
3. I was just thrown into it, so it was kind of like a roller coaster ride. The neonatal unit, it was not a fun thing because having a baby, it's the happiest time of your life, and this wasn't, because the first time seeing Dylan, the doctors told me what was wrong with him, not what was right with him, and it was still my child, so to me he was beautiful regardless of everything that they were telling me that was wrong. But the ironic thing about it was, when I was little, everybody used to call me Betty Boop. I don't know, maybe I looked like her a little bit. Dylan looked like Betty Boop when he was born. He had like a big head and a little body, and that's all, that put a smile on my face, because that's all I kept thinking to myself, is I had Betty Boop. Dylan was in the neonatal unit for 41 days. He had jaundice, he was on oxygen. They did major testing of him, and they couldn't come up with anything. And then for probably the first 3 to 4 years of Dylan's life, he's seen geneticists, neurologists, cardiologists, all kinds of people, and the geneticist did major chromosome testing of Dylan, and also took his file to a big convention. That was it for New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut with top geneticists, and they were baffled with Dylan because his chromosome test came back normal. What I was told was he would probably start a syndrome of his own, and I stopped taking him to the geneticist because it might sound selfish, but Dylan was a guinea pig. As far as I was concerned, they were checking his eye circumference and his ear circumference and taking pictures of his fingers, and you know, there you have your child saying cheese and smiling, and they're documenting all like the deformities. You follow what I'm saying? And even though like for science, it probably would have been good for me to continue, because it would be if, you know, God forbid another child ends up having something like Dylan, they have this all documented. But that's where my selfishness came into play, and I just stopped going to the geneticist. He does have some, you know, documented illnesses, like he has a seizure disorder. He has what they said was a neuromuscular disease, because anything involving muscles, Dylan has a problem with. And I could have had him had a muscle biopsy, but to me it's really painful, and you're not going to give me a pill and then tomorrow he'd be better, so I don't need to know that bad what Dylan has. He's on medication, Risperdal, to control the, you know, insanity that goes on inside of him.
Ma! I see.
That's green.
Why? Oh my God.
See it. Look. Now your legs are gonna be nice and warm. Alright? And a drink?
Yes.
You're reminding it? You ready to go on your back?
Yeah.
Shake. See a banana? No. Which one? Milk? Which one? Brown? No.
Two eyes here.
Alright, hold on. Freezing.
Yeah.
That's good. he tortured you. Alright, you could give him kisses, please. Give him kisses like
Yeah.
You gonna show Nikki how you do your homework?
Yeah.
Show him. Nikki never seen you do your homework. Say goodnight. Every night, he sleeps in his tent. About 5 years ago, Dylan got pneumonia really bad, and what happened was he got bacterial pneumonia, and they had said that his oxygen saturations caused him to get a reactive airway disease. So from that point on, he's been on oxygen 24 hours. He was aspirating his food and drink directly into his lungs. So from that point on, he's not allowed to drink out of a straw. His food has to be of a certain consistency, so his food gets grinded. It's more work for me, but it makes Dylan healthier, and he hasn't had the pneumonia for almost 5 years now. He was seeing a pulmonary specialist, because when you start getting pneumonia a lot, you have to see one of those. And I'll never forget, it was my last appointment with her, and she was asking me what I was going to do when Dylan's time was up, like when he started to get so bad, if I was going to put him on a ventilator or not. And I don't know, I'm big on quality of life, not quantity. So at the time I had said that I wouldn't put Dylan on a ventilator. And I remember I was like really angry because she had told me that Dylan had only 2 to 5 years to live. And, you know, that's kind of hard for a parent to hear that your child only has that much time to live. And I've never went back to see her again, and we're going on the 5th year since she told me. And Dylan hasn't been sick. I mean, I want to knock on wood right now, but there's none right here to knock on. But he's been relatively healthy. He's a pretty happy kid, you know. And he gets frustrated. Then again, I'm not almost 18 years old, still watching Barney and doing things that a 2 to 3 year old does. I could not imagine life without Dylan, and anybody that comes into contact with Dylan, they don't ever forget him, and I think he teaches them like something positive, like, you know, when you're crying and moaning about things, there's always someone out there that's worse off than you, and that's what I think with Dylan. Just makes you realize to appreciate the little things and not to really sweat the small stuff, you know.
Okay, you stick it. Ow! Well. Eat!
You need to be bad.